it'd probably end it very quickly.
It's like I'm the guy who worked my whole life writing scripts to get into Hollywood, and I got this great screenplay idea, but the studio chooses some other dude because he went to USC and his dad works at DreamWorks.
Yeah,
It's actually another girl who's lesbian, and she probably has a nice story with a lot of minorities in it. They'd pick her before your story.
There you go. Now that's the new nepotism.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, that's
it's
favoritism, not nepotism.
But Disney, as you said, has stepped back from the culture war.
They're stepping back, baby.
I think
Disney.
LGBTQ plus IA twin spirit script.
Disney just made the freaking black ass Little Mermaid. What are you talking about?
They just announced though.
They just
they're
announced.
Step back from the
they're going to stop the culture wars, is what they said.
Oh, like the
you know, making everything woke. You know, they're making everything like changing the stories.
They turned Robin Williams into Will Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, that's I
Something
don't know if
like
you
that.
saw
Exactly.
Aladdin,
But exactly. I mean,
and I look here's
more than just
the
that.
bottom line is everybody wants to be on the right side of history, right? Mm-hmm. And the things they're willing to do to be on the right side of history
make Buzz Lightyear gay, for example. Is that
exactly.
really you want to be on
He
that
wasn't
side?
gay,
Buzz
but
is
his
a
commander
gay
was.
name,
Yeah.
dude.
Buzz Lightyear's not.
Buzz is a gay name.
That is a famous. Isn't that the astronaut that made? Wasn't that the
Buzz
first guy?
Aldrin. And Aldrin was
First
number
guy?
2. Lance Armstrong was number 1.
Buzz
was number
was
2.
Number 2. I remember him. Nobody gives him any credit, but I remember second place. Second place is still pretty good.
Why don't
Okay.
you give Buzz a fucking Hummer then, homo?
No one remembers second
What
place.
is
You goddamn liar. Okay, who's the second fastest man in the world?
Oh, I know it's, dude. I don't know.
Who's the second
I know
fastest swimmer in the
Usain
world?
Bolt, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know the second.
number-
I
who's
should.
number
Michael
two?
Johnson?
So this
Michael
is
Johnson?
I don't think
That was
it's
in the
Michael
90s, and he
Jackson.
was number 1.
Well, now
Maurice
he's probably
Green.
number 2.
Maurice Green.
record-wise.
Now
I
he's
don't
like
know.
80. But
That's probably true.
It's another Jamaican.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
another
you know,
Jamaican. I know that.
After Phelps, who's the second fastest swimmer in the world?
There was that white guy.
Mark Spitz.
Ian Thorpe.
I don't know. Ian Thorpe is
Greg
gay. That's the
Louganis.
only way. Large anus that is a diver. Greg Large Anus is a diver, and he was gay, dude. Yeah.
Hella gay.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm bringing this back. I'm bringing this back. Leo and Barbershop Evan are enjoying themselves some drinks. By the way, I like how Evan had this spiel about, like, I used to be crazy in my 20s. I used to be crazy. It's Monday afternoon, and he's drinking out of a bottle of Kettle One.
You know, Danny, we just know that life is finite, baby. You know what I'm impressed with? A person that lands something for like Disney or something like that. How did he have such a squeaky clean background? How did he not fuck up one time? Get a little tiny Me Too somewhere.
That's real because
you know what I mean. That's what I'm impressed.
Well,
with.
I think
Disney has morality clauses. They have like,
Oh, yeah.
if they catch you slipping, bro, your shit gets cut.
Yeah.
I do think that is one piece of black privilege that exists is the brothers, they have a little bit more leeway when it comes to Me Too's.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Like rappers, dude. Rappers are fucking gnarly.
Dude.
Okay, so
Sometimes, yeah.
to your argument, R. Kelly should have been locked up decades ago.
Yeah.
How the hell
Crazy.
that piece of shit get away? It was on tape.
On video, motherfucker.
It was
You
on
had your
tape.
fucking a 14-year-old on video.
On tape.
And
That
you
wasn't
peed
him.
on her.
That wasn't him. That's it's not conclusive. It is conclusive. We're looking at it. Our
literally
eyeballs
saw it, bro.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. That's just because I hear terrible things about. Like I rappers are just fucking. They are
Mystical?
They are out there up in the
9 years
Hollywood
kind of rape
hills.
case, gets out, does a song with Little Dicky, immediately catches another rape case. He's back in jail.
Yeah.
The white celebrities do weird stuff
that's
too,
funny.
but they keep it all a secret. Like we've heard things from people about celebrities and doing like really weird sex stuff in their private, but for
Called
some
Epstein
reason
Island.
no one talks about it. Well, yeah, minus
They
that.
were Hollywood.
What was that, Fez? That was the first input you've given us all podcast.
Yes.
Please repeat what you just said.
That's the world of Hollywood. That's how it works over there.
That's the world of Hollywood.
How does it work? Fez, I want you to take a monologue right
Elaborate.
here.
Yeah.
Everybody back down. You know, Austin, can you give us a little bit of some generic, uncopyrighted music? You know, something like they would play at the end of South Park when it's time to learn a lesson. We're going to learn a lesson about the dark side of
lesson
Hollywood from
today.
Fez. Copyright-free, inspirational music.
Yeah, there it is, yeah.
Let's see you take a crack at inspirational. Nice.
He spelled it wrong before, so it's a
He spelled it with an E.
yeah before, so it's already.
Here we go, Fez. Tell us about Hollywood.
Well, I learned something today. The word Hollywood tends to be very discriminatory to other people's religions and beliefs. As long as you can compete in a world where you can, I don't know, fucking somebody else in the ass and then you go move forward
Okay,
or something like that.
that is such the Latino breakdown of Hollywood.
Wait.
Wait,
I want you to try your best to repeat the entire speech you just gave so I can understand it better.
He said it fast. He said it, I was like, oh, shit that I hear what I just thought I heard?
Try it again. Say the whole speech again. Say the whole thing.
It came out of the heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Let's do another one.
You got to do another one.
All right. Let's see.
Black out and do it, dude. Go.
So I mean, crap. I can't do it again.
You can, dude. Do
You
it.
got it.
There was passion behind that.
Yes, it was. I don't know. It's just the way I look at it is that the word Hollywood always oppressed the other minorities in order to get up further of the other like scale.
See, this is that's what you took from what we were talking about.
All right. So
I feel like that's why he's not happy with where he is in life, Evan, is because he's got the victim complex.
because what I just said
I think
was
it's Hollywood's
I said
fault.
the complete antithesis of what he said, which is literally R. Kelly, who's black as shit,
Right.
literally was like, "Hey, you know what? I am on camera doing this, and you know what? Didn't happen. In fact, you know what? Let's go drop another platinum album." And then freaking "Step in the Name of Love" came out.
What a
Believe
great
I
song,
Can
though.
Fly. I'm saying,
What a great song.
Go to a
You know?
black cookout and see if R. Kelly don't come on at least 2 times.
still
You
does,
see
right?
A bunch of this shit happening.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course.
Involuntary. So our OJ got off. I'm telling you, if your money is tight, you will be all right.
That's right.
If you keep your shit together, if
That's
you have
right.
enough money to make it go away,
Yeah.
then it just didn't happen anymore. Race be damned. Everybody always like, oh well, Trump is racist, and I'm like, look, well, Trump's a piece of shit, and I will admit that I'm not a huge either way, right? What I will say though, if Trump had to spend an entire day with a toothless hillbilly from the swamps of Florida, right, or Denzel Washington for a day, who do you think he would pick?
Yeah. Trump's he's just an
Trump's
elitist
classist.
sociopath. Yeah.
I'm saying it's like, look, once again, not on his side. I don't give a shit either way. What I'm saying is though, people want to throw these ists at everybody. Oh, you're like, no, you realize most people, like, it's birds of a feather type shit, where people want to be around their own, which is your bracket.
Yeah.
Which
And
tax bracket.
and rich white people love rich black people too, because it's like they collect them. Like I saw Ray.
I got one.
Exactly. Like there's a clip.
Everybody-
There's a clip of Ray Dalio, who's a huge.
Danny's got one. He's got,
That's right.
he's got one. He's
And
got one.
I'm a billionaire like Dalio too. But Ray Dalio rolls up in his like armored Bentley into P. Diddy's Hollywood Hills house, and there's a camera crew ready to film it. He's documenting his one encounter with the black guy, and they go in and talk like CDs and inflation rates for an hour, get some content, and then he goes home.
Awesome.
They say they're actually friends. I'm completely slandering their friendship. but-
I know, and I'm saying is to some degree like, I don't know if people are genuine or not, right? So there are people who literally are like, "Hey, I got one." Do you know how many times I've dated a white girl and she was real quick to like introduce me to the folks or whatever it was because she's like, "Look,
This is only after George Floyd, though.
oh,
right?
yeah. It's before George Floyd." Yeah, because she was like, "Oh, he's got a good job. He speaks well. Oh my, his parents are still together. No, he doesn't smoke crack. He says no criminal record. Oh my god, oh my god." And then they bring me back, and they're like,
The big dick thing is true, though. So, Dad, I know that one hurts a little
that's
bit.
how I got her. But how I get the ferrets on board is like they're like, look, I want to like parade him because it's usually an "F you, Dad, you piece of shit." Like I want to, So I know what they're doing.
Yeah. You don't mind too much, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Still got laid, bro.
That's right.
Still got laid, bro. What are you
You
talking
don't have
about?
he doesn't have the victim. You're not a victim mentality guy.
Nah, because it's debilitating.
It is.
If you let that be your excuse for why you refuse to be ambitious, you will never elevate your station in life ever.
Dude, listen to this. I was on set recently on a short film, and there was a black man that was one of the lead characters. And every day on set, there was some speech about how the black man is kept down in Hollywood.
Lies.
Yeah, and I was like, right now? Are you sure? Because every black person I know that was in acting when I started around 2010, 2011, they're murdering right now.
Kanye unleashed the Blitzkrieg against the Jews and then just said, "I'm sorry," and now he's chilling.
And he's
bro.
back, exactly.
DEFCON 3.
DEFCON 3 on the Jews, man. And
What does that
he's
even
back.
mean?
And he's fine.
He walked down a runway. Oh, actually, no, never mind. This is somebody else. Fake Kanye impersonator.
But,
I and that's the one place I get maybe 15 years ago in banking, but in Hollywood,
Yeah.
Hollywood has been a good place for black people for a lot longer than most other places in America.
And they're doing a good job of trying to show it. All right, that's why we got Black Panther 1 and 2, right? We're like, look, we can make an all-black cast on something, and it's not a Tyler Perry freaking movie for once. Because for the longest time, if you had an all-black cast,
It's Tyler Perry.
it immediately meant it's a black movie, and you immediately cut off a good chunk of the people who are going to watch your shit.
Yeah.
So you can have all-white movies all day long, and people will watch. Wedding Crashers is the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life. There are no black people in that whole movie, right?
can't think of any.
And no one even thinks about that because it doesn't matter. The minute you saw a movie with that level of just blackness, then it's a black movie now. And so it's like, all right, well, a deal. Hughley is going to be in and such the entertainer, and and then you have a black movie, and so then we all watch it. Do you know how long it was before white folks started watching Friday? Friday was a black ass movie. It was black as shit.
Took a while.
Yeah, when it was on VHS.
Thursday was for white people, though.
Thursday was for white people.
Wednesday. Oh, I saw the TikTok dances. Y'all embrace that bitch immediately.
I didn't embrace anybody.
A lot of the black sitcoms that you see too are like very like whiteified, like
You have to.
like the
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince. She's in like the white neighborhood. He's in Bel Air. It's like
Yeah.
Corey in the house.
Cosby.
He's in the White
watched-
House with like the president. It's
My
like,
dad made me. Well, one of his favorite shows was Sanford and Sons. You know that show?
That was black as shit.
Yeah, that was black, dude. It was just a
Touche, Leo.
He
Good-
he
good
owned like
rebuttal.
a junkyard, dude, and he was like the most racist black man of all time. He hated Latino. It was awesome.
Bad.
It makes a little bit of sense because, I mean, black people are, 10% of the population? So 12.
Yeah.
They've gained 2?
Latinos 15
sweating.
now. They beat us.
There's a lot of
the Latins are up.
Those are the ones that are documented.
I mean,
right?
you don't even know.
It's like it's 45%.
Yeah,
You just can't-
exactly, bro. You just can't even.
They're
bro,
in the back
LA,
of your
bro.
chilies right now out there cooking up all your food.
Yeah, well, but
Yeah, I guess I get why for a long time they'd be like, well, we're going to try to appeal to the majority of the population. And then, that's good. They started changing. Like for me, the crossover moment, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Tell me that wasn't fire though.
Fire.
What aside from the gameplay,
greatest video game.
the radio stations
Yes.
were
Yeah.
hilarious. It was all like rap music, and you're like, I get to be a black guy
Yeah.
for as long as I want, and no one can say shit.
Yeah. And I get to be like, give me them ducats, motherfucker, and like punch a businessman in the face and then shoot his corpse, dude.
I grabbed it off the ground.
Right off on a fucking Schwinn.
we got a live stream.
We got
GTA,
it,
dude.
But dude, like
I'm so
honestly,
down.
psychologically, a kid who grew up in the fucking white burbs, or not even burbs, like a white fucking hicktown, who all the hours I spent with Carl Johnson might have had a positive effect on my psyche as far as like my racial acceptance.
just playing the black guy simulator.
Dude, I was hanging out with Ryda, dude. Ryda was like ride or die, And like him and I, we had to fight off the fucking other dudes in Los Santos who were stepping.
Yeah, it was green. It was Grove Street.
Grove Street, bitch.
And growing up in LA was black culture was always just it was the cool way to dress, cool way to. I mean, rap music was we didn't. You had more of like a punk and you know.
hot take. Black culture is the most prevailing dominant American culture. It is the most widespread, universally known culture on the planet. And I know this because I've been to a bunch of countries.
That's why the fatherhood rates are declining worldwide.
Yes, it is. Enjoy.
you fucking
So,
asshole.
I've
Sorry,
been,
I'm sorry.
no, dude, first
You
time
asshole, dude. You asshole.
well, he's like,
really
bitch.
good.
And I'm like, hey, Clarence, leave that bitch. No. So,
Finish up over
Oh
there,
my
buddy.
God, another glass?
oh no. Are you going to dome it?
Yeah, let's do it right now. 1, 2, 3.
Fez,
That's a lot of
why
vodka.
don't you get hammered, Fez? What else do you got to do?
Yeah, if that's
Continue,
ain't
though.
got shit to
about
do, bro.
the black culture being pervasive.
Yeah.
I was
You were saying
Well, it's
so
all over the world.
Musically,
Oh, yeah.
Musically, obviously dominant.
I literally go all over the world.
Yeah.
Any chance I get. I was in Spain a couple of months. Spain, Denmark. I've been to Colombia, Thailand, Korea, whatever. You go to clubs out there. Rap music. You can listen to rap music on every continent on planet Earth.
That's right.
I have not seen and or been into a single country bar anywhere on this planet, and the only
Brazil might have
continent.
one. Brazil, they ride bulls down there.
they write all kind of shit out there.
Yeah, they do.
Which kind of bulls? The ones with wigs or the what do you
Like a bull dyke? No, they ride the fucking
I'm like, yeah.
there. One of those.
A horse. I get.
Yeah, that's more of a
What's the fucking difference?
they do, you know.
Yeah. So hip hop music.
Yeah.
Also, they don't have the same level of like racism and shit, right? Like I'm a black guy here. Everywhere else, I'm exotic. They look at me like I'm some shit they ain't never seen before. I'm like a foot taller than when I was in Thailand, I'm like 6'1".
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh my God. All they know is that Denzel and Will are the best actors ever, and the funniest people are all black dudes, and the best Michael Jordan's the greatest person ever. Michael Jackson is the greatest.
So I've heard mixed stuff about it though. I've heard Europe's really racist.
So Europe's weird. Depends on where you go in Europe. So you don't go to France.
They're
Don't go to
very
France.
racist in France.
I mean, they're racist against Americans.
Yeah, exactly.
Period. Dude.
Yeah.
Fuck France. Dude.
France does not like
France.
it.
Argentina fucked you up in the World Cup.
And they're cowards.
Fuck you
The French
guys,
give
dude.
up.
And they give up, dude. Oh, yeah, if they need our help,
We don't
please,
want to
please,
fight.
please, yeah.
Yeah, whose side do you want to be on when the shit hits the
Bro,
fan?
thanks for the fucking Statue of Liberty. Fucking
Yeah,
little
I
bitches.
fucking wipe my ass with her crown. Fucking frogs. Also, they were sending Jews to the death camps too willingly. The Vichy France government. They are fucking
course.
pussies. Fucking do a mime act and write some shitty poetry.
Yeah.
While I fucking jizz on your prime minister's mustache.
And then use the beret to wipe your ass.
That's right. I will wipe,
dude.
and then I'll fucking stick his cigarette up my pee hole.
Yeah, they're such assholes. And their soccer team, their football, soccer, or whatever. It's 90% Africans that they literally go and they find them there
From their colonies.
They adopt them
Yeah.
and they
And
bring
they
them to
raise
France
them
and
in
put them in an academy.
Black ass
Yeah.
French dudes. In fact, if you go to parts of Africa right now where they only speak French because they went over and they colonized.
Right.
So the French and obviously the English colonized more Africa than like most folks. There are chunks of French speaking Africans. They speak whatever language their tribe has, and then the universal language they'll have is French.
Wow.
I know that because I know a bunch of Africans. Like, yeah, I speak French. I'm like, that's freaking dope. Not by choice. Like it's kind of what you have to do.
Yeah.
So the French are assholes.
Frog
are
speak
assholes,
or
dude.
clicking. That's what you get.